Bam.
All right, so I'm like
good?
swallowing the mic right now. This is what we need. All right.
Alrighty. Oh.
One crispy clap. All right. 3, 2, 1. I so heard myself way more than I heard you.
Okay. Well.
But anyways, what should the intro be?
Hello, putos.
Oh,
AKA
okay.
the Filipino snack.
yeah. Oh, I thought you were going like Spanish Mexican right there. I was like, whoa, we jump in a whole new demographic today.
No.
Today's episode is going to be completely in Spanish. Hola, ¿cómo está? Mi soy Antonio.
That is crazy. Okay, calm down.
All right, episode 7, guys. Lucky number 7. This is gonna be my favorite episode aside from episode 17 and 22 once we get there, because, you know, those are all my lucky numbers. I don't know how that came to be, but
Mine's 18.
18. Why
Just
18?
Peyton Manning.
Oh, sports reference.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that.
Why?
I'm very surprised.
He's the
by that.
GOAT. Peyton Manning, if you ever want to come on this podcast,
Let's go. The plug. If we get Peyton Manning, we can also get Tom Brady, you know, the real GOAT. We can discuss that.
Are you sure you want him on here? He kisses his kids.
As long as he's not trying to make out with me, I think we're chill.
I'll let him sit right next to you. They're best friends, so I think it's like a two for one.
Right. We can get them both on here and discuss about who had a better career, who's more handsome, who's got more money, who's won more at life, you know?
And then the episode after that, we bring in Brett Favre.
Brett Favre?
Yeah.
And you just get all the OGs. Yeah, all the OGs. Yep. Okay. Dang, that's actually crazy. I think I want to change up the theme of this episode.
Okay.
Initially, we were going to talk about food, but we also talk about how we don't really have anything geared to talk about this week.
At all.
Which is kind of funny because I'm sensing a theme here. Every single week.
Oh, we don't know what the heck we're talking about?
Yeah. See, now we're on the same page.
I understand. Sorry, I'm a little slow.
No, it's one of those things when, you know, you're focused on one thing and then I started talking about something else. And so now we're talking about two completely different things.
Yeah.
That's what happens. And I think that happens a lot.
Oh, all the time. Every single moment.
Honestly, I can see, there I go again. I was talking to Julie about this before the podcast started, and I was saying how there are a lot of things that we can improve upon. One of them is filler words, and you guys don't see it, but I do a lot of editing for the podcast. And so before it gets released, I cut out a lot of filler words, such as the ands, the buts.
You sound so robotic right now.
I know, I'm trying so hard because it's so normal with how I talk.
Right.
That it's just normal. It feels second nature to me when I talk that way. And when I'm listening to it back, it sounds way worse because then I'll start thinking about it.
Right.
And I'll be like, wow, I literally said that word like 300 times in the span of 45 minutes.
It's comfortable. That's why.
And we got to get uncomfortable. That's the entire point of this, is to get out of our comfort zone and do something different and change up our lives, hopefully for the better. But who knows? So there we go.
I think you're thinking too much about it. That's why I stop.
Honestly, it's like the 3 words that I can actually think of right now are the filler words. But okay. Anyways, I could turn it into a drinking game and just get absolutely plastered.
I would love to see that.
Listening to, like, trying to edit a podcast just slushed because every single time I say a word, you know, half a shot.
That day we'll do live polls. We'll make bets on you.
The over under how many times Anthony says the word like. So we were talking about how maybe we should do overarching themes, right, and then just talk about multiple different topics during the podcast. This week, I was gearing it towards more of a lifestyle episode. Mm-hmm. So we were going to talk about food and travel and whatnot. But hey, surprise, surprise. This week, we're going to talk about the art of surprise and how you can just, you know, life throws a wrench your way. Nothing ever goes according to plan, but having a plan is still a good idea because it eliminates a lot of different factors. Yeah, this week, our overarching theme will be the art of surprises.
Whoa. That seems a little deep.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
now we're doing our own sound effects. Like we're not even using the soundboard anymore.
So funny.
Yeah, it was surprising. Your favorite number, 18.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Peyton, Eli. Peyton Manning.
Sorry, Eli. Love you. Love what you do. But I love Peyton Manning.
Okay. Lucky numbers. If you guys have them, let me know what your lucky number is because I kind of want to know. I want to know the reasoning behind it. And not all numbers are the same because my lucky numbers are definitely better than anybody else's.
Debatable. Mine's 18. The other one's 23. Can you think of who else?
23, the GOAT, LeBron James.
Yes.
Or Mamba, Kobe, also wore 23.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who wore 23. Those are the guys that I can think of off the top of my head.
LeBron, all the way for me.
LeBron James. Okay, anyways, food.
No, I thought we were going to talk about just random acts of surprises.
Right, I guess. All right, surprise me with the next topic. What you got?
I got a really good topic.
Okay.
And I want everyone listening to chime in so we can keep this topic ongoing.
Okay.
And it's going to be cryptids.
Cryptids?
Bigfoot.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going with this.
So each week we're going to talk about a different one, but I think it would be really fun to see like where everybody lives and like what kind of like cryptids they deal with or folklore.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
First off, are you a believer?
Oh, I'm a Bigfoot believer all the way.
Okay.
Every day of the week.
Interesting.
I just feel like
tell me more about
obviously it's been like blown up out of proportion, right? But if you think about it, the history of mankind, I think that there's something out there. Obviously it doesn't want to be seen, but
understandable.
How is it that there's like in every culture a different variation of Bigfoot? You know what I mean?
I guess.
Like here we have
it's just coincidence
or
something
I think
to scare
not.
the kids.
No. Like Krampus, yes, that scares children.
Yeah.
There was no Krampus man walking around.
What about like the abominable snowman? Like a
the Yeti, cousin of Sasquatch.
Okay. But Nessie, the Loch Ness monster.
Still thinks that's a branch, but that's fine.
Okay.
But like I feel like it's so interesting to me that like it's such a deep dive. It doesn't end. Whether it's fake or real, we'll never know because we've never seen. And so there's so many possibilities. It's like Slender Man or like
okay, you're losing me here.
Well, I know Slender Man's not real. I know that's not real, but like you know what I mean? Like I'm just saying like the amount of stories that can be brought up about Bigfoot.
Right.
There's so many people that have experienced it, but then like they think that
is it just not one of those things? Because I'm a non-believer.
Okay.
I don't really.
That's perfect. Let's bring this debate on.
I think people love attention. They love the spotlight.
Okay.
They want people to, I guess, listen to them. Right. I mean, look at us. We started a podcast because we like to talk. And now that we don't have anybody to talk to, we talk to you guys.
100%.
So it's kind of like, it's the same sitch. It's the same ordeal. We want somebody to listen to us talk and agree with us and think that, oh my gosh, that person's so smart, or like we agree and be a yes man and whatever it is. There's an ulterior motive to it.
Yes. I also think very much so to those believers out there that will probably listen to this. If we even like share it anywhere else, you're going to get stomped on so hard. Because like
okay, well in that case, Bigfoot, if you're real, come onto the podcast. We got to see right here for you.
I don't want that. Based off of all the things I've watched and researched, that motherfucker smells gnarly.
Oh, I bet.
And I don't think
probably
I want
got
to be near
fleas,
that.
dandruff. Probably hasn't showered in a while.
Hasn't showered in a while. Has never showered.
Period. Doesn't know what a shower is.
But yeah, no, I think like it helped with like growing up because like when I was younger, like this belief of mine was like the unknown.
Right.
And when I started watching Finding Bigfoot on Animal Planet,
okay,
I was like, let me go out there and do the calls. Let me do the little whoop whoops, out there and see if there's anything that responds. And let me tell you something, Tony.
You heard it back?
Once. I froze.
It wasn't your echo?
It wasn't my echo.
What if it's just somebody else trolling you?
Okay, maybe. That could have been a thing. I'm a kid. But like, in the middle of the woods, it freaked me out.
Okay.
And never again have I ever done that. Because like my dad also scared me with like the Bigfoot stories growing up. But I fully believe.
Madly superstitious Asian people.
Yeah.
Look at you. And they don't even have to necessarily believe it themselves. They'll just say whatever, just to mess with you. Yeah. That's just a part of who they are. And I think that's just super funny. But I'm a non-believer.
I think
I don't
for
think
me,
so. I think it's a marketing ploy.
Okay.
Because for me, I was a marketing major, and it just makes so much sense when you put it in that aspect. Like you're trying to sell something, And now there's something that a whole bunch of people, like you said, have now started to believe in it. And even if they don't believe in it, it's in the back of their heads, right?
Right.
Like when you talk about the Pacific Northwest, people will be like, that's where Bigfoot lives.
Well, if you think about it, the forest, you know, so much is undiscovered.
Right.
So you can't definitively say that there is
You're
not
right.
a Sasquatch out there. And I
can
can't
get it in that
definitively
sense.
say that there is a Sasquatch either.
Right.
That's why the debate is so huge.
Yeah.
Which I find so entertaining to read.
Yeah, but I just think there's not enough. There's
Evidence?
not enough, I guess, evidence is one thing. But for the amount of discovery that we've done as a human race, with all the technologies that we have going on now, you know, with like satellite and basically you can like zoom into any square inch of the earth and be like, oh, there's something there, you know, especially with something as big as Sasquatch. Like,
who's not to say that Sasquatch is sitting in Area 51 right now?
that could be true too. I don't know. The government could just be hiding a bunch of stuff. But if that was the case, then we would have to think about all the other things out there that are also real.
Mothman?
I have never heard what the heck that is, but that's
You've never heard of
No,
Mothman?
I've never heard of a Mothman.
It's
What is
like
he,
a
like a
huge
big
thing.
butterfly?
I think in like basically in like West Virginia, I think.
Okay.
Supposedly like he harbors this bridge. So like back in the day, I don't remember the year specifically, but this bridge toppled over
Right.
and completely just like got obliterated.
Okay.
And like they built it back up and then it did it again. But every time they did it, they would see quote unquote the Mothman.
Mothman.
And it was like 8 foot tall, huge dude with wings, red eyes, and like whenever he would fly over the city or the town, it would lead to disaster. So basically like the folklore of like this and that, but the superstition is like bad luck will come. And that one, I do feel like that's a marketing ploy.
I don't know if that one's a marketing ploy or if somebody's just crazy, because once you start introducing people who start to have wings and fly, then I'm just like, that's
you're
just
nuts.
absurd.
But like, no offense.
No, all the offense.
Okay, cool. But yeah, no, I think like even like when we get out there in that town, you will see shops and everything, right? At this point is now for the marketing. Like this town is known for that.
Yeah.
And so everybody will go out there and be like, oh,
It's like the
this
vampires and like
vampires
Forest
are
Washington.
real. They're
What?
real. They're real.
So then are werewolves
Team
real?
Edward. Huh? Edward? What?
So then are werewolves real too?
Debatable, yes.
So then Twilight, the book, is essentially
Real.
not even a non-fiction.
It's not fiction.
It's not
It's nonfiction.
It's an autobiography of
100% of Bella Swan, who met Edward and Jacob.
You know, I'm going to sound like a big hater here, but the people who were casted and played in Twilight,
Okay.
not even good looking. I just want to, like, what is it? Like Robert Pattinson, like,
every girl that's
bro
out there
needs
right
some
now.
sun.
That's the point. He's a vampire. He can't go into the sun.
No, I know, but just him like outside of the role. Like
Yeah.
I understand for the role, like he's playing this person after the role, and you see him playing in other roles and like as other characters. Brother needs to get outside, bro.
He does need to get outside, but he's a very good actor. He's Batman.
I don't know. I didn't like his Batman rendition.
I never watched it. I'm so sorry, Robert.
I don't think I have either, but I've seen just a bunch of clips, and if it were up to me to rank him as Batman, I think he might be one of the lowest ranked
Oh my goodness.
Batmans of all time.
Speaking of Batman, Batman is Mothman.
Batman is not Mothman. Take that back, because Batman is real.
Okay. That means
I'm joking.
Superman is real too.
No, Superman.
He's an
No,
alien.
Superman would be Mothman. That would make more sense.
He flies.
Yeah, he got red eyes, shoot lasers out of it.
Oh, good
Right?
point.
He could probably stand on a bridge. I don't know.
There's so many cryptids out there that I want to talk to you about. I really think we should make this a weekly segment, and I'll do like more research
Yeah,
into
please
it
do.
and give you like backstory,
Okay,
evidence.
I like that.
Yeah,
It'll be a little bit different.
I really
Because-
enjoy that.
Right. Maybe let's not do it weekly. Maybe let's do like once a month.
Okay, fine. I'll let that slide. You're gonna get so intrigued that it's gonna have to be like almost every episode.
Really, it could be.
I know what I'm talking about.
I'm open to it. I'm
You
very
should
open
see
to it.
the world that's out there.
I do see the world that's out there. I'm a believer in a lot of things, but I'm also a big believer that a lot of things are just marketing ploys, and they're just there because people need a distraction.
Okay.
People need an escape from reality. To be able to do that, they need something that they believe in that's not real,
Right.
that they can pretend that is real. And then so they can, you know, go from their everyday, mundane, boring ass 9-to-5 job of a life to like, oh, let's do this because this is cool. And like, I want to deep dive into this. And like, I'm interested in this, not because it's making me any money or it's doing anything for me except bringing me enjoyment. And I wholly and fully believe that we do need that as human beings. And so I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying that we just got to be able to distinguish between when things are a hobby and when things start to affect us in reality.
No, I definitely agree with that. There is a crowd out there that is a little too integrated.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say it. Like, I think those type of people are like furries. Because
I can't even comment on that. That is terrifying.
Okay, I understand. Like, whatever you guys want to do in the safety like of your house and indoors, like, cool, good for you. But the moment you step outside in a full ass costume,
no, it's
and act to pretend like you're an animal,
it's more than just.
I start to question: are you truly okay, or do you need a hug? Like, were you? I guess, did your parents not love you enough as a child, and so
maybe
you were
their
just
parents
hanging out
treated them
with...
like a dog.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
That's all they know.
That's how they grew up, so they thought it was real. Yeah, I don't know how it's gone so big, and I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this because of my take on it. I just think it's
you shouldn't even get hate on this because it's everybody's opinion, right? Furries scare the fuck out of me. I have an irrational fear of furries, whether they're in their fursuit or whether they're in like, or they're just wearing a tail. That shit fucking scares me. And like, it's not like, I know they won't do any harm to me, but it's not the natural path of life. Mm-hmm. Right? So I don't feel like I'm comfortable with that either. Mm-mm. But you do you, boo. Yeah. You be your persona self.
Interesting to me. Mm-hmm. But we could get into like way deeper topics about like, you know, the biology and how people as humans were actually supposed to be with all of that like biological stance and whatnot. But I don't know. I'm not going to get into that because that's too deep of a topic. And we'll let's save talk that about for another time now.
Okay. Well, thank you for listening to the Cryptid Talk. I still think Bigfoot is real and we will dive deeper into that. I mean, I don't think he's like some 8 foot tall dude.
What if he's just like a stinky homeless guy that like lives
big ass feet?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's wearing a size like 25.
Something like that. Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's just like he has big ass feet and then it's just like his shoes or whatever that he decided to wear.
No, but it's his toes.
But I mean, like,
what if they're out? It's a full foot cast. Like they make full foot casts.
But what if it's just like
from the mud?
What are those shoes that like got really popular like a couple years ago? Yeah, like the toe shoes. What if he's just wearing one of those things and his feet are just really big?
Back in like the 20s?
I don't know. I don't know what they were doing.
That's what I'm saying. It's so hard to fabricate when it's old. You know, like when it's like in the 20s, 30s.
That's another thing too, though. It's history to me is very interesting because how do you know things are not? Yeah. How do you know they're not fabricated? Like, who's to say if somebody wrote it down in a book that person didn't just scribble a bunch of words and then got 2 or 3 of his homies to be like, this was this, like, this was a matter of fact. And then after they died 300 years ago, and now nobody is left alive to be able to be like, oh, I was there. I knew that these people are liars and that everything that they said and everything that you now think is true is not true. Because to me, it's like one big game of telephone.
It is, which is, I think, why it's so big. History, cryptic talk, it's like all huge because it's up for speculation. It's good to debate. Even though it's a stupid debate to debate, but it's out there. Yeah. It sparks conversations because there's no definitive.
And that's why people love it, right? They love to look at me and you, right? If we could sit here, we can argue all day. Like we would just sit here.
We would love to do that.
Just argue all day. That's exactly what we're doing right here. You know, but
we're keeping it mild because I feel like we would have went in on each other a little more.
Or rip each other apart. Just be like, no, you're wrong or whatever. Because maybe you are wrong, but okay.
Okay, moving on. Next topic.
So life full of surprises. You never know what's going to happen. Sometimes the surprises are good and sometimes they're bad. Give me something that was good and surprising to you this week that happened. I think so many people are caught up in the bad and the downside of life that they forget to focus on the small little good things that happen every day. I was talking to my coworker about this, where every week we go in and we have to find something that's good about our lives, and we share with our other coworkers during our little like skills group meeting, because you know it just elevates your experience. It puts you into a better headspace, and it just gets you thinking about all the good that could be done and all the good that could happen in your life, even if it's a small win.
Right.
Know? What are those little wins or big wins? Give me something.
Well, as you know, I'm trying to learn how to DJ.
Okay.
This is a very long process.
Right.
I thought it would be a lot quicker than it is.
10,000 hours, right? I need to perfect anything 10,000 hours.
Hard. Because like in my brain, my little autism brain, I can figure out what songs sound well together.
Okay.
Even like the tempo of the song, I'm really good at figuring that out.
Right.
But then when it gets on to the system, on paper, basically, quote unquote, it's harder for me to like see.
Okay.
Because I'm visual, but not in that sense. Like I'm not so much, I don't know how to explain it. Like with music for me, it's like very like out in the open.
Okay.
Like I can almost like see the rhythm.
Did you ever learn, I guess, music, like sheet music? Like
I never learned. Okay, actually, let's get into that. Because I took piano lessons and guitar lessons.
Okay.
You would think I could read sheet music. No shot.
Interesting.
Zero shot of that.
There are those people that are like that. What's it called? Like
perfect pitch.
Yep, perfect pitch.
I don't have that.
Oh, okay.
I know that for sure.
Yep.
I'm not like Charlie Puth where I can just be like, oh, that's a C chord. Because I don't know music. So I feel like if I were to get into like reading sheet music, then I would know that is a C chord or that's a G whatever. Yeah. But since I haven't, I can't tell you.
I think it's just a lot of studying. I mean, I was the same as
Gross.
I'm Asian. Parents made me play piano for like 4 years or whatnot. The entire time I had a miserable time because I'm, you know, a D1 athlete. I was supposed to be dunking on people.
Yeah.
But I really think I didn't make the league because I was put into piano instead of
I totally just clocked what you said. My brain was agreeing with you and I did not hear any of it until like it registered and I was like, ew. Okay. Anyways, moving on.
My point is that you really got to be interested in it. And I can never understand how people are so good at music, but I also learned that I have the opposite of what is perfect pitch.
You are tone deaf.
Yep, tone deafness.
That is crazy. I would never guess, but it would make a lot of sense that you are.
Wait, why would that make sense?
Don't worry about it. Anyways, so back to my little. Don't be worried. It just makes sense.
She's dissing me so hard right now.
He just has no rhythm.
I don't. I'm gonna agree with everything negative that you say about me, and then people are gonna feel bad.
They're not gonna feel bad because this is what you do. Zoe playing victim right now.
The victim. She keeps on pushing me down and kicking me, and I'm hurt. I'm crying on the inside.
Yeah. The next episode, you're probably gonna roast the shit out of me, so guess it's even. But the little win for me with DJing is like I'm not gonna touch the DJ controller yet.
Okay.
I'm slowly just trying to figure out my sound. So I've been making playlists. And since like on Apple Music, if you guys have like an Apple phone, there's an option to like fade in the music. So you can, I think Spotify does it too, but like you can.
I think Spotify does it automatically.
Oh, automatic. Okay. Bougie. But I can adjust how long. So like it could be like 12-second fade or like a 10-second fade.
Right.
So I've been doing that, but like strategically placing the songs.
Okay.
So then after
you're
one
building
song,
a whole set.
Yes, I am building the set. So then when I get on stage at a festival, bam.
It sounds like you're really just an aux chord connoisseur.
Yeah, I am though. Like I'm so good at making playlists for people, but it's just.
But is that what DJing is? Like, why would you need that entire booth?
But this is the thing. I need to make sure. Like, I think like it's more or less like if I have that playlist set out, that set list. When I get onto the DJ controller, instead of just letting it fade into the next song, I can use it to play off words. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or like so for example, for my breezy fans out there.
Okay, Chris Breezy.
And Michael Jackson. So like everybody knows Michael Jackson's Human Nature. Maybe for the cultured folks out there, they know She Ain't You by Chris Brown, but they're the same song. So Chris Brown sampled Michael Jackson's Human Nature. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do in my brain, my perfect little brain in here with
perfect
the DJ.
Is a reach, but keep going.
With the DJ controller. See what I mean? He plays victim and then he hits me with that. Who's the victim now?
Huh? What? I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything.
Anyways,
right, keep going.
With the DJ controller, I can play that short part of the Michael Jackson song.
Right.
And when it hits the chorus, bam, I switch it over to Chris Brown.
So it's more seamless.
More seamless.
Okay.
But it could be play off like chorus, so they would think it's the same song.
Right. I know there's a lot of talented DJs out there.
Yeah, so if anyone can give me tips or like FaceTime call.
That's another thing too. I've never ever done it and I've always been interested in it. But a lot of times I always feel like DJs aren't really real musicians, I guess, because like, are they just not...
This episode for you is not going well. I just know, guys, anything he says I do not agree with.
It's like computer generated, like you're just mixing other people's songs and stuff. I mean, there are DJs out there that make their own music and they produce yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are just like mixing other people's music together, and they're just like, I don't know, like finding a flow and finding a rhythm and kind of just like playing off of vibes.
Yeah, but I feel like you need a sample. Okay. Obviously, there's those people that are out there they make their own song, like you said. Yeah. David Guetta, for example. Right? But they all started somewhere.
Right.
And if you don't know what you're doing yet, you need a sample of a song. Or like you can remix a song. That's how they do it.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense to me. I like to play devil's advocate. I like to be the hater in the room.
I just feel like it's super hard. And I give props to all DJs out there because I thought it would be something I could just pick up really quick.
Right? You press a couple buttons and it's like it does everything for you.
The little button man. I was like, I can just press the buttons and make it sound good.
Yeah.
Nah, sis. I was sitting there for like 2 hours watching tutorials, following all these steps, and it was not easy.
Okay. I don't know what to say. I don't know how I feel about all that. All I do know is that 2026 is going to be my hater year, and that's kind of why I'm going against everything that you say.
And as my favorite artist as of right now, 50 Cent, I will take inspiration from him. I don't care. Troll me.
Good for you. That's very
hate
good
on
for
me.
you.
That's fine. I'll hate you 10 times back. That's fine with me.
Great. That's perfect.
So what's your small little accomplishment? Because mine is making a DJ set, but not DJing yet. So I'm at least making the songs and making the music.
That's great. I think it's always important to practice the little things. And I think a lot of people forget that to be good and perfect at the big stuff and to have that as whatever it is, to turn out to be like really good, you got to be obsessed. It's just an obsession. It's just time.
Be the cool DJ girl with all the baddies in the line, like those YouTube videos.
Baddies in the back.
Want to so bad. Paris Hilton, if you can give me some DJ tips.
Is Paris Hilton a DJ?
Yes. Girl, where have you been on the pop culture trend? Shaquille O'Neal?
Nope.
Yes. He's a DJ. Paris Hilton's a DJ. There was another celebrity that's now DJing too. Not important, but
I guess I have to hear their set list, or I have to actually see what they're doing.
Shaq's been doing it for a hot ass minute.
Really?
Like, yeah, he been throwing like parties.
Shaq been doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he's rich.
Money, he got time, so it's easier for him. To get back to what you asked, a win. What did I win at? I win at so many things.
I wish y'all podcaster listeners could see how far my eyes just rolled back right now. They literally almost got stuck in the back of my head. I was rolling so damn hard.
Wait, kind of random segue. But tell them about that one time your eye popped out of its head, like your head.
I knew you were gonna bring that up once I said something about my eyes.
Because that's insane to me. Like
my eye
telling me these stories.
Popped out of my head. Yes.
How? Like
not like dangling out, but like
that's what I imagined. Like wait, there's a cartoon and it literally happens exactly like this, where dude's eye just like pops out and fucking dangles like 10 feet onto the floor and like it's like a yo-yo.
You can't do that.
That's what I imagine. That's what I imagined in my head though. Like the first time I heard this story and Julie was like, "Oh my like eye pops out of my head." I'm like a yo-yo, so like boom boom rolls across the floor and
disgusting.
Then you like came over, picked it up and popped it back in, and then like you're all good to go. Or like what happened?
A little less it's more anticlimactic than that.
Okay.
Well, it was basically me trying to put my contacts in.
Yep.
Mind you guys, I have really long nails. But what happened was I was putting the contact in and my eye doctor, I don't know if he's being for real or not, but I lifted my eye up and like put it in, which is the only way I do it. A lot of people like pull their eyelid down and put it in. So I do the both method where I pull both lids open, not listening to my doctor
that
whatsoever.
Unlocks your eye and it just pops out.
No, listen. So what happened was I put it in and then my hand slipped because they were wet from like the contact solution.
Okay.
And my hand slipped.
Right.
And so the nail went straight into my eyelid behind my eye and popped it
these
out.
are new details, right? When Julia told this story to me the first time, she didn't say all of that.
Yeah, so it basically hooked and popped out, and so both my eyelids folded in behind my eyeball. And so I looked like, if you guys know Vine from back then, there was this one black guy where he could make his eyes do that. Like they would just pop out. Mine did it on accident. So it was so much pain. I couldn't see out of this eye, meaning like it was outside of my head, but like I couldn't see. And so I had to like open this eye, like past the pain. I was like, and I saw it in the mirror and I freaked the fuck out. Cause I was like, I had to go to work in like 15 minutes. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do if I can't. Cause I thought it was my eyelid that just like flipped upward. So I was like rubbing my eye to like get the lid down.
And you're just rubbing your eyeball.
Raw. Full on. So eventually, when I finally opened my eyes to see it, I was like, that is not my eyelid. That is my eyeball. I'm trying to blink. I can't do anything because it's not budging because my eyelids are stuck behind it. So I eventually had to just take my hand and pop it back in.
That is so gnarly.
Yeah, I hit my eye, popped back in. Completely irritated, was so sensitive to light I couldn't see. So I came into work with sunglasses on and my coworker's like, are you good, my guy? And I was like, not at all. My eye popped out and I can't really see anything. And I went to the doctor and that's when I got diagnosed with a condition where my eyes are super dry. And he said, don't wear contacts anymore. Yeah, so moral of the story, kids, contacts are not good for your eyes.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely gnarly. And hearing it again, it just gave me the chills for the second time about hearing that story. But there's so much more detail.
A picture for evidence,
bro. I wish.
I was panicking so bad that I couldn't even take a picture. Like I didn't know what to do.
Oh, I think 110%. Like the picture's the last thing that's on your mind when it's happening. It's like
when your eye can't
I don't
come
need
back
proof. Like I need to fix this. Like. That's just how it goes. Yeah. I remember that's exactly what happened. I don't know if I ever told you this story, but I was in college. We were playing basketball at the rec, as we do every single day. We were playing, this is when they had turned like the hockey rink into like basketball courts so that more people could play basketball.
Right.
So it's colder in there. I guess AC is always blasting.
Right.
The
because
entire
it used to be an
environment
ice rink.
it used to be an ice rink. Yeah, we were playing basketball in there. My hands are like cold. And so I go up for like a rebound. And it's like contested. And then I come back down because feel like my fingers like
stop.
It just didn't feel normal. So I look down at my 10 fingers like this. I look across and I notice that one of them, my pinky on my left hand, is just bent sideways. It's just dislocated like that. And I'm like, ew. Shit, that's not right. So I'm like, now what the fuck do I do? And then so at that time, I remember we had a bunch of the dudes that I hung out with were there. And I like lifted up my hand. I'm like, guys, like I can't play anymore. I'm like, look at this shit. And they're like, what the fuck?
I would fucking throw up and pass out at the same time.
And then so I went out because this is the rec center in our thing. And so I went out to like the front desk and I'm like, hey, so I got a little situation, you know, like what the fuck do I do with this? Bro, I felt so bad for the girl because it was like she was not expecting that, right? She's just like, she's just this college student working her jobs, working her hours to earn some money, like doing her work study. And, you know, I come up and I'm like, yo, fix this. Like, what do I do?
Traumatized.
And she's just like froze. And then her coworker is like, holy shit, what the fuck happened? And so he referred me up to like, you know, the department head and whatnot. And that guy's like, I guess so we gotta write a fucking incident report or whatever. And then you gotta go to the hospital. You gotta go to the doctors. And so I'm like, the hospital's literally like 30 minutes from here. And he's like, wait, the school has a clinic that they are, I guess, paired with. So this doctor is like down the street. Maybe you should go there because they've got like a little like urgent care type of situation. And I'm like, okay, cool. Can you give me a ride? Because I fucking took the bus to school and I live 30 minutes away. My God, the dude said, nah, I'm clocked in, dude. Like, what
crazy.
The fuck?
No.
So it's like, granted, it was like 3 blocks away, but they have, you know, the little like golf carts that they have available to them. So that when they're doing like the rounds, they're like driving around like like the campus. They're just like hopping around, on these golf carts. And I see it right there. And I'm like, this dude's the department head, like, grab the keys. And he's like, nah, I can't do that. I'm clocked in. And
that doesn't even make any sense.
He's just sitting at his desk.
Facility.
Like, he's literally just sitting behind his desk. There's like 8 other like student workers there. I swear he was on his phone playing, I don't know, Angry Birds or something like that when I walked in. And I'm like, yo, I need some help. And he's like, okay, write up the incident report. And he's like, you're good to go. Fucking great. So I go to the lockers, grab my backpack, grab my jacket, and then I'm like, okay, now I walk 3 blocks down. The entire time, my hand is like, initially all the adrenaline was keeping me from feeling it, like all that 100%. Bad. But like started to feel it more and more because I'm like, this ain't right. Like my hand is actually going numb. I walked down to the doctor's office and they're like, yeah, cool. Like, we got to check you in. There's some other people ahead of you or yada, yada, yada. And I wait there for a whole hour before anybody even comes to like get me. They go in, they do an x-ray to like make sure nothing's broken, and luckily it was just dislocated. So the doctor's like, okay, I just gotta like pop it back in, right? And he's like, okay, 1 2 3 blop. And then he's like, all right, now you do another x-ray to make sure that when I popped it in, I didn't fuck anything up.
Right.
I'm like, okay, great, cool. And so he did that, everything was fine, gave me a little like stint or whatever it's called to be able to like keep my finger like that so it doesn't move for the next like 2 weeks so that it could heal properly. And I'm like, bro, to this day, I never took a photo of that. Like, it happened and I'm just
that
like,
is so traumatizing.
I was literally sitting there for so long that I don't even know why I didn't take out my phone and be like, click, like, here's the photo, like, let me keep that for fucking memories and shits and giggles.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that happened the one time and that was insane. But I think that's kind of like on par with your story.
No, that's so scary.
Yeah,
no, adrenaline for sure, because I didn't feel any pain during that time. And then like when I opened my eye to see it, it hit me. Yeah. And I was like, fuck.
That's when you're like, oh shit, like something's not right. But yeah, that's only happened to me a couple of times in my life where I've had that feeling.
Yeah, that's happened to me a few times too.
2 of those times were, I guess, after you dislocate your finger the first time and
it's prone to do
it's prone to happen again.
That's what I'm scared of. I'm so scared that my eyeball's gonna pop out again.
That's the thing though. I mean, the second time it happened, also playing basketball. So
maybe
like,
he's talking about dunking on these hoes, dunking on these bitches, whatever. Yeah. He can't even fucking play basketball.
I'm just too skinny, bro. I got no meat on these bones.
That doesn't even do it. No, I can't say anything because I can't play basketball either. No, I actually wasn't even a basketball injury. I jammed my fingers hugging a friend. Okay, see, you don't even do a sport and you're already getting injured from it. So it's affection. I am allergic to it. My body said no.
That makes sense. And that's why you're not affectionate now, bro.
Yeah.
I see it.
Me out.
She hates that type of stuff.
Yeah, it freaks me out.
It's so funny because you have a boyfriend, you have all these friends that you're like super close with and they're like super affectionate and like touchy and wishy-washy. But it's not even, I guess, like whenever I see it, I always feel like they start to initiate it and you're kind of like, I would
never initiate.
Yeah, you accept it. You're kind of like that person where it's like they hug you and you like you stand there like a stick.
I don't like touch.
And I think that's so funny.
Like even though it's my like love language, I just
how
it's physical touch is my love language. I need like touch, but I just don't like it.
No, this is surprising to me too, because I've never seen you or your boyfriend ever been like physically affectionate to each other. It's always like whenever we hang out.
It's because we do it for your guys' sake.
No, but our other friends don't give a shit, bro.
No, they do, because they be talking too much about it. They be like, you guys are like, don't be like those couples that are always touching each other. But I'm like, that's our love language. Yeah.
I mean, if you guys like it and you guys enjoy it, that's who you are. Like, why don't you do it?
We don't want to make you guys uncomfortable, because then you guys are going to be like, oh, they're back at it again, touching each other.
Okay, there is a normal like level that you could do it with. You know, it's kind of like, okay, like if you guys are like hold hands, or if you guys for like, I guess like, I don't know, like hug each other, like sit next to each other, that would make sense, right? Because you guys are a couple. Like, I that's what I feel like couples should be doing when, you know, in a relationship or in love with each other. But you guys are like the opposite, bro. It's like, you know, when you have like the polar opposite sides on a magnet and you should like shove them together and all you see is the like pushing away. That's what I see when I see you and your boyfriend like interact when we're around. It's like Julia sits here and then he's across the room. And there's like 45 people in between them, and they're like, no, we're good.
You know why though?
And
because when it's all of us hanging out,
yeah.
So from episode 2,
right,
Annie was in it, right? It's because Annie's there.
Okay.
And Annie's my side ting, you know what I'm saying? So like the main ting gotta stay over there because we spend too much time together.
Right.
So I gotta give attention to my other ting.
But it still don't make sense,
No,
bro.
I'm just saying for me,
Because even when
I don't like
when
PDA.
you're
So
okay.
it's not like a touch thing for me. I just don't like showcasing that.
Okay.
I feel like that should be like an intimate thing.
But even if it's like, oh, like you guys like walking on the sidewalk, like you guys don't like,
I grab his arm.
but like no holding hands.
Sometimes.
No, like, okay.
Like if I'm leading him somewhere, then I'll like grab his hand and like that's the extent.
Yeah,
of
but
it.
I guess that's, I don't know.
But
I've just never seen it. To me, it's so mind boggling that Julia, when she said, oh, physical touch is my like love language or whatever, I'm like, nah, she's lying.
No,
I've never seen anything. I've never seen two people who are supposedly like in love that
don't
like
touch each other. Literally opposite directions.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are like, I don't even know how to explain it. I just think it's so funny because I'm always like, I always see you guys and I'm always just like,
You're like, why are you over there?
Yeah, but you guys are always like sitting on the different sides of the room where you guys are maybe.
It's a restraint for me too. Because I know that if it is too close, then you guys are going to be hella uncomfortable.
No,
because I'm not going to see anybody else in the room. It's just going to be me and him. And that's that. That's a whole nother level.
At that point, that's like another level. And that's what I'm like, okay, like,
which is why I tell him to sit far away from me.
Full on making out, you know, while we're all sitting there, then that's too much, right?
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes I'm like, wait, are they?
You're just not paying attention to it because I feel like this is so weird. I feel like I touch him more than anything. Like we're at dinner together, like if we're all going out to dinner, I'm always like,
yeah, maybe I'm just not seeing it, bro. I've never noticed that. And I think even in our friend group, a lot of the times, I don't know. I think our friend group might just be weird. Because even, what is it? Austin, who was on the podcast in episode 2, him and his girlfriend, I guess are kind of the same way. I've never seen them be like,
I've never seen them like that. And you've known them longer than me.
Yeah.
I've never noticed it.
That's why I'm like, sometimes I'm just like,
but they've been together for a long time though, right? Yeah, so maybe they're just like comfortable with each other.
Okay. But I also understand like maybe they're just not the types of like show PDA and all that type of stuff.
I feel like you just gonna be so nasty because like when you get a girl, I feel like you guys are gonna be that couple in high school, you know, like when they're on top of each other in the hallway. That's gonna be you because you talking a little too much about it.
Yeah, well, actually,
he was.
I feel like I would be that way, but that's just because that's who I am. It's like for me, I'm kind of like, yeah, when I'm like hanging out with people, I like spending time with people, and so like I'm okay with being around it and like showcasing or whatever. But I just think it's funny when it's kind of, oh, if that's like your love language, but then everything that you do
is the opposite.
Yeah, goes against it.
I think it's just when it's around our friend group because like say it was a stranger I was dating, that wasn't part of our friend group,
right?
It would be completely different. But I think it's because
so you think you would showcase it more if it was a complete stranger?
Yeah, but because I think he was your guys' friend before we started dating, it skews my boundaries a little bit because I don't want it to seem like, because I feel like in my head you guys already perceive him a certain way.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like your brother, you know, like if it was like
I don't know. No, my brother shows PDA all the time, bro. Like him and his girlfriend, like they'll just be like all around and they'll just be like, oh, yeah. I'm like, bro.
But I feel like you guys view him as a brother.
Yeah.
Because you guys are so close that like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah. If when you explain it like that, yeah, it's like
you don't see him do like it's already like the perception like you don't see him doing that type of stuff. So when you guys do see that stuff, it's kind of like
uncomfortable.
Yeah, which is why I try to eliminate that as much as possible. Which that kind of goes against my 2026 goals anyways, because I said I don't give a fuck what people think. But
what happened to that 50 Cent mindset, bro?
And maybe I'll just start. From now on, that's all you're gonna see, Tony. Anytime we're near each other, it's just gonna be that.
I'm sorry I even brought it up. Yeah. Now I'm regretting my life decisions.
Yep, it's gonna be to the max. Who cares? Who cares you're in the room? I
just think it's so funny because, okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I thought.
No, because now that you put it in my brain that you're going to do all that, then I'm like,
ew.
Like,
yeah. That's exactly why I do not do it.
Well, I guess I should thank you for that.
You're welcome. I think about my somewhat friends.
Business partners, acquaintances, coworkers.
No, I think at this point are somewhat.
No, we're coworkers.
Okay. Well, he's setting that boundary, guys. I was gonna say I consider him a friend, but never mind. Damn, he played victim at the beginning of the episode, and now I'm the only one that's getting roasted on. About? Anyways, continue. What was your win?
Oh yeah, my win. It's kind of small, but I think it pertains to food. You know when you haven't eaten something in so long, and then you like taste it again.
And it tastes amazing.
Like, yeah, it's like fucking nectar of the gods. And it's just, you don't know why you have gone so long without it. Yeah, that was like that for me this week. I had a bowl of pho, and pho is my favorite food. It's my favorite food on the planet. And let me tell you, I like literally went, I swear to God, the last time I had it was like 2 weeks ago. And that was just too damn long. I don't know why. I was
literally about to say you eat this shit every day.
I don't eat it every day. But when I do eat it every day. You know what I mean?
No, every time I'm at this kid's house, it's always pho.
No, it's not, bro.
Every time.
Time has gone by way too fast. I'm pretty sure the last time I had pho in this house
a week ago.
No, you were not.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, but it was before that. The last time you had pho
here,
I
ate it when I was sick. Ago. And you were like, you didn't even believe me.
Okay, yeah. Well, for that past week, I just didn't realize that I had gone so long without it, and I had it again, and it was amazing.
We're on different sides of the spectrum for that, and I know my Vic community is gonna hate me, but I hate pho.
Oh my God.
Like, I don't crave it.
I don't think you have to crave it, but I just think you got to realize that it's the best Vietnamese food on the planet.
No.
It's top tier.
There's so many other options.
There's so many other options that, yes, all Viet food is amazing and delicious. And that's
will be my go-to. Like, I will never get sick of it.
Pho, bro.
Okay, moving on. It's the noodles.
Yeah. Oh, I just love noodles in general. Any type of noodle.
I'm glad you got your fix.
Yeah.
He's a pho addict.
So yeah. I crave it. But honestly, I think that last bowl that I had, it hit so good. And that was my win. That was an absolute win for me. And I kind of bring it up too because I'm so excited that I'm going to Vietnam in 2 weeks. And so
He's gonna find his wife over there.
Supply. 110%.
Yep.
That's the entire reason
we were talking about this last, I think, was it last episode? Maybe the episode.
I think it was the last one. I think the last one we did the relationships.
Yep. I said, guys, I'm going to try and find him a girl.
Do your due diligence, bro.
But he's leaving the country for a whole month. So when he gets back, there's going to be a lineup.
Oh, okay. I want to see this lineup.
Are you racist?
Yeah,
I don't even know why I even asked that. I just answered my own question when I said that. When I answered the question.
When she asked, she knew the answer to it. She's like 107%.
No, I'm gonna pick a few. I'm gonna go on Bumble and I'm gonna act like a lesbian.
How are you gonna play that? Because then you're just gonna pull a bunch of lesbians that I'm gonna show.
No. I will put it in my bio. I'm not looking for me. I'm setting up a blind date for my boy.
Now that sounds even more sus. That sounds like you're showing up.
I'll put pictures. I got this. Don't worry. It's more trustworthy when it's coming from a girl.
I don't know. That sounds very sketch. And honestly, I've never really trusted the dating websites. And I don't know what it's like in the area where we live because we live in, you know that we were ranked, I think like
the
top
scariest
2 ugliest cities in
How is that even possible when the 2 hottest people are sitting in this?
No, I'm telling you that what happens is that we bring up the curve and everybody else is so like, that's why we're top 2, bro. Top 1 don't got me and you sitting in the city, you know? Like Clearly. If we leave the city, like when I leave, like we go down like half a notch.
Oh, that's scary.
It's actually insane.
That's going to be terrifying.
No, but I just thought that statistic for me was very humbling and it made a lot of sense because when I look around, I'm like, I don't mean to be rude, but damn.
No, he meant it to be rude. He meant it to be rude.
That was one of my resolutions.
We said we were going to be raw and unfiltered.
Yep.
And we're going to say some crazy shit.
Right.
And that is what we're going to do. He meant it with full offense. Every bitch is fucking ugly in the city that we live in.
Not everyone, but 99% of you all are pretty.
99.9%. There's only 1% that's sitting right here. Oh, it's unfortunate that y'all had to suffer like that.
Yeah. I'm so sorry if you guys know where you guys living and you guys fall in that demographic because it's a tragedy, bro. There's so many hot people in the world and nobody in this city. It's insane. Kind of sucks.
That's true. I feel like there's some baddies out there.
In our city?
I've seen.
Have we
I have
we said where we live? Should we say where we
I'm
live?
sure we have.
I'm pretty sure it's slipped up a couple of times.
I think the very first episode we said where we lived.
Interesting.
Did we?
I don't think so.
Okay, we'll just keep it that way.
Yeah, I think I kind of want to keep it that way.
Yeah, but the
all you guys need to know is we live in Washington State, in a little hillbilly town. But
that is all you need to know.
Yeah, it'll be pretty easy to narrow it down from there. But yeah, my preferences are actually kind of weird and kind of wild. I always either imagine myself, and this is just one of those things that I don't know how it came to be.
His dream.
My dream goal is
type
essentially a Barbie.
I was gonna say Aaron Pierre. Mufasa.
No. My dream girl actually like a Barbie. Blonde hair, blue eyes, tall, Victoria's Secret model type sitch.
Okay. I hope you get that.
You didn't even have to hope, bro. I already know. I'm either gonna pull that or I'm
that
gonna
pulls that style. Dodge this motherfucker. I swear to God, he needs to be humble.
Yeah, they don't even know what I look like, bro. That's why I got this mask on, bro.
That's true.
They'll be like, wow. I honestly hope, and we talked about this too, is I have this entire face covering on, not because I don't want people to know how I look. It's more so because I want to say what I want to say, and I don't want to get fined. Because if I think people in my industry and in my job, they're very highly competitive. So if they just kind of like want to dox me and they want to like make my life miserable,
they totally can.
And they just they could just go straight to the committee, and like I could just get fined like a bunch of random dollars for saying a bunch of random shit for no reason.
Yeah.
And I just don't want that to happen. So only when we start to gain some more traction and I can feel like this is the career that it's going to work out to be, and I can actually pay my bills and afford to eat more than rice and water.
Meal.
McDonald's be getting expensive. It really
now, has. Bro. Let's not talk about that. Let's move on. But yes, continue.
So I'm only hiding my identity for now, but I just hope that when I release my identity, people ain't gonna like hate on me.
It's gonna pull a dream face reveal. Oh my god!
I would feel so bad, bro. Like,
can you guys just do it out of spite, even if you don't think
care.
so?
Honestly, I don't even care. My ego is so fucking through the roof that it wouldn't even faze me.
The roof. It's through the fucking atmosphere. Like, your ass is
I'm
so
just that high, bro. I'm up there. I'm winning.
Out of this world.
Stay winning.
He is an enigma.
Oh, I really am. One of one. Can't be replicated.
Should not be replicated.
They can't replicate me.
Yeah, your future kids. Actually, I will never let near my children.
My kids are gonna be exactly like me. I'm gonna good looking. They're gonna be smart, amazing, great, humble individuals. It's gonna be awesome.
Very humble. I can't wait. Very humble that he said that.
Back to the topic. Back to what I was saying. I feel like I'm either gonna marry exactly my type and we're gonna have like mixed babies, or I'm actually going to delegate, and I don't know why.
I forgot for a second you were Asian, and I was like, why are your babies gonna be mixed? Continue, sorry, my brain.
That's insane, bro. Bro, our entire podcast is named Rice Fans.
No, I understand, but I just was like in my head, like, how is this math thing? Like, is the girl gonna be black? But like he said Barbie, so I like that doesn't make sense.
But two white people having kids.
I'm so sorry, I forgot.
But I'm either gonna marry like a white blonde girl, or it's gonna straight up just be like
a Vit girl.
A Viet girl. There's no in between. Those are my cards. That's where I'm meant to land. And
one more realistic than the other, I feel like.
Which one's more realistic?
The Vit girl, because you're going to Vietnam for a whole month.
Fuck you, right? Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find the one white bro. I actually
one white girl living in Vietnam is just crazy.
The one single white girl in Vietnam that's blonde hair, and they're most likely going to be like Russian or something like that, because I feel like that's the type of expat that moves there. But no, I'm gonna find the one. She's gonna speak Vietnamese. It's gonna be great. Our kids are gonna be trilingual, probably because she speaks Russian too.
Thank you. I needed that. That's like, what do you mean?
No, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that's gonna go.
We will find out.
Yeah, we will. 2 weeks time. I'll keep you guys posted.
I hope it works out for you. I know you're not in a rush to find a girl, like you've been saying, but I sure hope. What if you marry like a super rich girl?
Ooh, that would be my dream, bro.
And then
I like, never have to work again.
That's my goal.
Marry rich. You already got a man, bro.
He's rich.
Good for him.
No, but I don't want to work.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I'm not meant to work, guys. I'm not meant to work. I'm meant to do hobbies.
Same. But hey, if hobbies can pay bills, that's awesome.
That's all we need.
Yep. All right.
That is it for this.
Let's wrap it up there.
Episode. Yeah.
Perfect.
I think we should before we start going crazy and start talking about some random stuff. Yep.
Surprise. We went over the time. Coolio. Well, you guys know what to do. We're signing off for now. Like, share, subscribe, hit, do whatever.
Comment.
Send it to your mom. Please send it to your mom.
Send it to every single person you have in your contacts.
No, just your mom. Mainly your mom. Because that's I want to be our target demographic.
I forgot. We were hitting on moms like the last episode. Hi, moms.
That's another thing too. We got to add that parenting little switch into the next one.
Yes, next episode we will talk about
for sure
parental advice.
Parental advice for non-parents.
Yes, but not kids. Yeah. It's more or less we're retraining parents.
Right. Yeah. Because they need to be trained. For sure.
For sure.
Except for all you hot moms out there.
All the moms. Yep. Gorgeous. So talented.
I love you all.
So smart. Hit us up.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Alrighty.
Come back next time. We'll keep on feeding you that rice.
Perfect.